Hello, everyone. I hope that you're doing well. I know that your biology paper one examination is a few hours from now. However, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for being here through your study journey and also wish you luck again on your paper one examination. And I also want to thank you for those who have been supporting and subscribing and also sharing as well, and even asking questions and even making corrections where necessary. All right. So I want to really, really thank you. All right. Well, today we're going to look at some tips and tricks to do paper one for 2024 biology paper one examination. So get ready. Now, the first thing I want to do or to remind you about is that you need to relax. Yes, when you're going that examination, the first thing you have to do is to relax. As a matter of fact, through the entire exam, just relax. Now, how I want you to relax is this. One, I want you to read and reread the questions. I want you to examine every answer before choosing your answer. Also, look for clues and keywords throughout the entire questions. All right. Also, always check your work more than once. And please X out or eliminate the incorrect options. Very important. Now, please be reminded that they will be testing you on all sections of the syllabus. So you'll get questions from living organisms and the environment, life processes and diseases, definitely, and also the continuity and variation. So that includes genetics and so on. All right, so it's very important for you to look over those. As a matter of fact, as I said, over the entire syllabus, please browse through and just quickly recap on some quick topics. All right, now, again, can't overemphasize this that you need to read the questions properly, and I will say more than once, at least twice. All right, and so I'm going to show you an example, and I have two questions here. They may look similar, they almost look identical, but the first one, the one that is on top, is from June 2019, and also it showed up on June 2022. The bottom one showed up on June 2021. If you read the questions, it's very hard for you to tell the difference. But the question asks the same thing. It's a species consists of members that. Both questions are asking that. The options are pretty much identical. Do you see the difference? Just look through it and tell, well, you can comment it or, just think about it yourself. Now, the difference here is the word infertile versus fertile. That's the only difference. Notice it? 3 different years, they made one change in 2021 and go back to the original question in 2022. So you have to be careful, read through the questions and also read through the options carefully. Now, based on the difference in the words, it makes 2019 and 2022 the option C as the correct answer. And in 2021, the correct answer would have been D, just by changing the word infertile to fertile. All right, so please read carefully. And sometimes, and this was brought up by someone earlier today with a question that they were kind of confused. But again, even when I look at it, I say, hold on, something was wrong. Then I recognize that, yeah, the difference in the word. All right, and so again, a point to also note is that you only have 25% chance of getting an answer correct, which means you have to eliminate the foolishness. X out those options that don't make sense. And so you increase your probability of getting the answer correct. But right off the bat, you have 4 options, which means there is only one correct answer. You have 25% chance of getting an answer correct. Now, let's take this for example. This question, it said, which of the following characteristics is used to distinguish insects from other arthropods? And of course, we know that arthropods, they are organisms with hard exoskeleton. That means they have a hard covering on their body, right? So their bodies are covered with hard shell, all right, or hard covering, all right, and we call that exoskeleton. But we know for sure that between insects and the other arthropods, there are some very distinct features. And we know that hairiness is not one of them. The color really doesn't matter because insects and arthropods or other arthropods could have the same color or different colors. The shape is not a specific thing because insects could have shape in a different way. There are different shapes in insect, and also different shapes in the other arthropods as well. Some other arthropods also look like insects in terms of their shape. But we know that the number of legs is definitely the answer. Because, for example, arachnids, they have 8 legs, while insects, they have 6 legs. All right, and so we know for sure. Now, again, please remember, you need to relax, 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 relax. And I can't overemphasize this. And notice that I spell out here or give the shape of a W. You know what this means is that the world is there for you to conquer it. So do your best, do well, and just go out in the world and do what you have to do. And please remember, my blessings are always with you. All right. So take care and we'll talk. Catch up.